So we just heard from you, Ken, about the small changes that you've made that have given you quite big financial returns.
Yes, we went through the facility and looked around at different things we could do using simple changes, simple devices, simply sensor, change the way we monitor our thermal data. Instead of controlling our CRAC units based off of room-level sensors, room-level data, we installed multiple sensors on the racks itself, so that we are now controlling our CRAC units based on rack-level data, or what I refer to as microclimates.
Okay, so yes, I understand running your servers hotter, having your data center hotter, but you can get a lot better, a lot more refined than that, can't you?
Absolutely. In the past, we had all of our CRAC units networked together, and there was one central unit that would control all of those, and it was really taking its input from one, maybe two sensors, and it would control the entire room based on one sensor that may be in a corner or in the middle of the room, and it didn't really take into account what was going on in the rest of the room from the thermal environment. So we broke those up into basically what I'll call zones. So each CRAC unit is controlling a zone, and it's taking its input data from rack level input sensors instead of one macro level room sensor.
Do you need to get more granular than that in future, have more sensors per rack?
Well, at the moment, I'm not entirely sure that we're going to need to go any deeper than this. This seems to be everything that we need. This seems to be a little bit more than we need, actually. Not much, but I wanted to make sure that we encompassed everything with the first round of this project. So what this has also allowed us to do is we all have customers, right, in our data center. So from time to time, a customer server will overheat, and there will be an SLA, a service level agreement claim, and a penalty with that, usually a financial penalty. And in the past, we have had no information to counteract that penalty, but now we're doing sensors on every third rack, so I now have data. If we ever did go deeper, it would probably be for that. We could outfit every rack so that we would have data to counteract any SLA issues that might pop up. But for the sensor input to the CRAC units, I don't think we're going to need to go any deeper.
Because how much have you been saving on your electricity bills?
So when we started the project, before we implemented any of this, we were spending around $600,000 a month in energy in one facility. After we, it was a stepped process, right? But after we finished the process of finding that comfort zone, we have saved around $30,000 a month on just the electric bill itself. So right around 5% just by simply using these sensors to control.
And you got that figure from your facilities manager?
Yes. I wanted to ensure we had factual data, so I simply asked him what he was spending on energy before the project and what is he spending now that we have found our comfort zone for the thermal environment. And the delta is just 30,000. Well, 30,000 is a conservative number. It's probably 33, 34, but some of those things may be attributable to other issues. So we're just calling it an even 30,000 for estimation purposes.
Excellent. Well done. And thank you for talking to us.